What if the reason you're losing hair isn't genetics? It's a hormone that's been quietly attacking your follicles, and there are at least 12 things sitting in your kitchen, your shower, and your fridge that can help stop it. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly why hair loss happens at the hormonal level, and then 12 natural, science-backed remedies that target that root cause, not just symptoms. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's driving your hair loss, and a full toolkit to fight back against it, starting today. If you've tried expensive shampoos and serums with no real results, stick around, because we're going after the actual cause this time. Let's get into it. Here's what most hair loss videos skip completely. Most common hair loss, especially the gradual thinning pattern in both men and women, comes down to one hormone, DHT or dihydrotestosterone. DHT is a powerful, more potent form of testosterone. Your body creates it using an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase, which converts regular testosterone into DHT. The problem is DHT can attach to receptors in your hair follicles and slowly shrink them, a process that eventually chokes off hair growth entirely. Over time, this is what leads to androgenetic alopecia, more commonly known as pattern hair loss. This is actually how most major hair loss medications work. They block that 5-alpha reductase enzyme, so it can't keep producing DHT. Here's the good news, you don't need a prescription to do that. Several natural ingredients have been shown to inhibit that same enzyme, and we're covering all of them today. 2 hidden triggers you're probably not considering. Before we get to the remedies, there are 2 everyday culprits worth calling out, because most people never think to check them. Fluoride in your tap water has been linked to potential hair thinning in some people, especially with long-term exposure through daily showers. Sulfates in your shampoo, the ingredient that creates that thick, foamy lather, can strip natural oils from your scalp, and over time, weaken the hair follicle environment. 2 simple fixes: switch to a shower filter that removes fluoride, and swap your shampoo for a sulfate-free formula. Neither costs much, and both remove a source of damage before you even start actively treating hair loss. Now let's get into the 12 remedies. 12 natural remedies to stop hair loss and regrow hair. 1. Onion juice. Onion juice is rich in sulfur, which supports collagen production in the scalp, and has been shown in small studies to inhibit 5-alpha reductase activity, directly targeting the DHT pathway. Apply the juice directly to the scalp, leave it for 15-30 minutes, then rinse. 2. Green tea. Green tea contains a compound called EGCG, which has demonstrated 5-alpha reductase inhibiting properties in research. You can drink it daily or apply cooled, brewed green tea directly to your scalp as a rinse. 3. Rosemary oil. Rosemary oil has been studied for its ability to improve scalp circulation and inhibit DHT production. In some comparisons, it's performed comparably to common topical hair loss treatments, without the side effects. Mix a few drops with a carrier oil and massage into the scalp. 4. Zinc. Zinc plays a direct role in regulating 5-alpha reductase activity, and deficiency has been linked to hair shedding. Oysters and red meat are 2 of the richest natural sources. Both are excellent, high bioavailability ways to restore zinc levels. 5. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar helps balance scalp pH and remove product buildup that can clog follicles. Mix about 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar into 1 liter of water and use it as a final rinse after washing your hair. 6. Protein and trace minerals. Hair is almost entirely made of a protein called keratin. If you're not getting enough protein or trace minerals like iron and copper, your body simply doesn't have the raw materials to build strong hair. Prioritizing protein at each meal supports the structural side of hair growth. 7. Cruciferous vegetables and sea kelp. Vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage, along with sea kelp, are rich in nutrients that support hormone balance and scalp health, including iodine and sulfur compounds that play a role in the same pathways we've been discussing. 8. Selenium. Selenium supports the antioxidant enzymes your scalp needs to stay healthy, and works alongside zinc to support the follicle environment. Brazil nuts are one of the most concentrated natural sources. Just a couple a day can cover your needs. 9. Vitamin D, sleep, and exercise. Vitamin D receptors exist directly in hair follicles, and low levels have been associated with hair thinning. Combine that with consistent sleep and regular exercise, both of which regulate the stress hormone cortisol, which itself can worsen hair shedding when chronically elevated. 10. Silica. Silica supports collagen synthesis and has been associated with stronger, thicker hair strands. It's found naturally in foods like cucumber, oats, and bell peppers. 11. Keto and intermittent fasting. Some research suggests that lowering insulin levels through approaches like ketogenic eating or intermittent fasting may help reduce the hormonal cascade that leads to excess DHT production, since insulin and androgen pathways are closely linked in the body. 12. Biotin. Biotin is a B vitamin that supports keratin production directly. While it won't lower DHT, it strengthens the hair you already have and supports healthier regrowth, alongside the other 11 remedies on this list. How to actually use these? You don't need to do all 12 at once. Start with the highest leverage combination. Switch to a sulfate-free shampoo and a fluoride filtering shower head. Add a rosemary oil scalp massage a few times a week, and make sure your diet covers zinc, selenium, protein, and vitamin D. Give it consistent time. Hair growth cycles are slow, so most people need at least 3 to 6 months before seeing a real difference. This isn't an overnight fix, but it's addressing the actual hormonal root cause instead of just masking symptoms. So here's the bottom line. Most hair loss comes down to DHT quietly shrinking your follicles over time, and instead of reaching straight for a prescription, there are 12 natural tools, from onion juice to rosemary oil to simple diet shifts that target that same pathway. If this helped you understand what's actually causing your hair loss, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and drop a comment telling me which of these 12 you're starting with first. I read every comment, and I'll be checking in on how it's going. See you in the next video.